I recently had a case where the father came in to see me, and he sat down and he was really upset because the mother, who he had recently divorced, was looking to stick it to him. She had made allegations that were baseless. My client had his daughter and they went out to eat. And so they're in a restaurant, public restaurant. It was alleged that my client was drinking and was intoxicated. And yet, mother was nowhere to be found. She was nowhere near this restaurant. And she made up allegations to DCF, saying that he had been drinking and he was intoxicated, which was not true. So DCF went out and investigated the case, which was going to jeopardize not only his child support, but visiting with his most important asset, his daughter. And so I asked him, why'd you come in and hire me? He says, Kevin, the reason I came in to see you is I didn't get a good lawyer for my divorce. And I didn't get as good a result as I perhaps should have or could have. So I wanted to get it right this time. Mother's coming after me. I wanted to make sure that I was going to win this, because I wasn't drinking that night, I wasn't intoxicated, yet mother's alleging such. And that's a really serious allegation, because I know if this sticks against me, she's going right back into probate court and trying to eliminate my visitation. So we sat down and we made a plan. I looked at all the evidence, I looked at all the witnesses, and we found out that he had been with his daughter and he had no alcohol to drink in that restaurant. He ordered up a little bit of food. His daughter loves chicken fingers and a certain type of sauce, and that's why they go to that restaurant. And so he had a relationship with some of the people in the restaurant. So he talked to those people in the restaurant, and they remembered him because he was always very kind and courteous to everyone, which was his style. That's just the way the guy is, much to his credit. And it was even more important because, Kevin, when I'm with my daughter, I don't drink anything. It's a bad impression to put on my daughter, and also I'm driving. And I want to enjoy my daughter's company. And it sends the wrong message to my daughter. And I agree with him on all of those accounts. He also was a good tipper. And the waitress says he's always extremely courteous and kind to everybody. And he's a very good tipper. And he's very, very warm towards everyone in the place. So we all know him. And they had never seen him intoxicated. They've never seen him order a drink with his daughter. And they've never seen the daughter not have a good time and a big smile on her face when she was with her daddy. And so we got statements from all these people, and we presented them to DCF, and the names, and the street address, the city, town, zip code, as well as their email, and also their phone numbers. And the DCF investigator did her due diligence and contacted each and every one of these people, and everybody confirmed that he wasn't drinking that night. And so the allegation by the mother was completely bogus, false, and baseless. And now, life is all about turning a negative into a positive. He took this information, took these witness statements, took everything, including the DCF unsupported decision. Thank you very much, DCF. Because DCF wanted to get it right. That mother was trying to alienate his daughter from him. And DCF got it. They unsupported this allegation. So we took the unsupported allegation, we took all the information from the various witnesses and written documentation, how this child was up to date medically, all the school records and everything. And we went into court and showed that no way, no how a father could have been intoxicated that night. And no way, no how that child was abused and neglected. And no way, no how what mother was asserting was only for one reason, and that was to try and eliminate, curtail, and alienate the child from the father. Now the father is paying child support, and well he should. And he understood his obligation to pay the child support. But along with that burden of paying child support also goes the benefit of visiting with the child. He agreed during the period of the investigation to curtail his visitation with the child until everything was investigated. And once that investigation was completed, we immediately drew back and withdrew the agreement. And we went back into probate court and told the judge the true story, the real story, the right story. And the judge was not happy with this mother and made it clear on the record. If that happens again, he will file a 51A, the judge, against the mother and also seek to limit or eliminate her visitation, because that is a very serious allegation that was falsely made. And this mother now, we turn this negative into a positive. Now dad is thrilled because he now has not only visitation with his daughter, and he's not looking to hurt the mother, he's not vindictive, but he's happy because the right thing happened, the right thing was done, and DCF instead of being used as a sword, was a shield to protect his daughter, investigated the case, and did the right thing, the best interest of his child. And again, this is a very active father who loves his daughter and sees her all the time when he's not working. And the mother was looking to eliminate that. The mother was looking to hurt the father, which when all is said and all is done, is neglect, because that hurts the daughter. Each child should see both parents equally, as much as possible. And mother wasn't being fair. Matter of fact, mother put her own child in harm's way, because DCF has the power, has the enormous power as the government, to have taken the child away from both parents, or at least one parent, or placed the child into foster care. Now, how would that have served anybody's justice? It doesn't. And that mother put her own child, who she alleges she loves, in harm's way with DCF. And DCF, much to their credit, saw through all the nonsense, all the clutter, and got to clarity, and ruled in the best interest of this child that father didn't and wasn't intoxicated, and this child was no way, no how in harm's way. And DCF did their due diligence and reached the right result. Nice job, DCF.